It'll be so easy though, because it's only 2 voices this time.
Yeah, there's not enough crazy people in my screen. Guys,
There's still 2.
Guys, welcome to the 17th Terminally Online podcast today. It's just me and elyzx. We are here because, 17, because 16 was the one last week, I think.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you to the patrons and everybody who supports the show. It makes it possible. We appreciate it. Also, thank you to everybody who subscribed from my recent Sebe cast that I went on. I do appreciate it. We got like a whole bunch of people coming over to subscribe, so that was awesome. And yeah, that was a fun time. We just got to talk about Alfie and Zulu and like just random stuff.
Dude,
like people in the
Alfie
community.
and I go way back, bro. I was at that guy's wedding.
Yeah, that's a relic.
I introduced myself to Alfie at his own wedding. How fucked is that?
How does that work? I don't understand how that works.
Literally, I was standing next to Prison Joe or someone, and he knew whoever I was standing next to, so like they dapped each other up or whatever, and then I like reached in, I was like, yo, what's up? I'm Alex. And then he just like moved on. It was genuinely, for me at least, it felt like the most awkward thing of all fucking time. Because like, it's like, I don't fucking know you, bro, but I'm here. I'm here at your wedding.
You.
I watched you carry your wife out to sea shanty, bro. I had a fucking weird ass interaction with iCherry in the bathroom.
Oh.
Dude, me and Mason went to the bathroom and like, we were just tired. So it's like, we were exhausted in the bathroom. Like I was washing my face or something. Okay. And like we had to take a piss. And like fucking iCherry comes in. He's like, yo, what's up, guys? And then we were just like fucking exhausted. We were like, literally, we were just like, bro, we are so tired. And he goes, what are you guys, vampires? Oh my God.
Okay.
No, sorry, bro. We're just hanging out with people, having fun at night. Sorry, man. I'm doing drugs and drinking all night. What are you doing? You're at Alfie's wedding, bro. Oh, fuck. Wait, I was at Alfie's wedding too,
yeah.
but like, I rode a fucking party bus to Alfie's wedding, bro. And it was awful. Okay?
I was gonna say that's lit, but then I forgot about the Alfie party bus story. But there was no AC, and somebody was taking the music
somebody was playing the orchestral WAP cover made by Zane from the David Dobrik Vlog Squad.
That's awful.
On a party bus to a wedding, man. Go fuck yourself. Sorry. I have to bitch about that once every like 6 months, or I will like fucking explode.
David Dobrik's Vlog Squad member, the guy on that. So it's like even farther removed from somebody. It's like the popular guy's friends music cover of a song that he probably shouldn't even be singing.
Yes,
like in general.
He was playing the piano, wop 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 wop, and I'm like, dude. This is fucking awful.
That's not what I want to hear when I'm amping up to go to somebody's wedding, when it's like on the Pacific Coast Highway, like in an hour and a half to go to the venue after I've been partying with a bunch of RuneScape people. You know, it's like, not ideal, but
it was awful. Shout out Bodie's girlfriend, Jessie. She saved it on the ride back, bro. She yoinked the ox. And was like, yeah, let's play some fucking house or techno, whatever the fuck she played on the way back. But
literally anything else.
Literally anything else.
Thank you. Anything but whatever the fuck was on that.
Yeah, fuck that shit, bro. Dude, I miss Taco Bell.
And
Chick-fil-A.
How did you get from there to
Okay.
I need to know the neural connections.
It's because we stopped. We stopped for food on the way to the wedding.
Okay. That would have been a crucial thing to include.
Yeah, like, it was just, but for food, also just like,
yeah,
but it's like,
Taco Bell.
It's like, I don't even eat fast food that much. It's not that you would like be able to tell that, but like,
I ate Chinese like twice this week. Can you tell? I
look like dude, when I suck on my cheeks, I look like I watch college hockey.
What does that even mean? You look like you watch college hockey?
I look like my uncle, and he's obsessed with college hockey.
Okay, well, yeah.
It's just that North Dakota shit, bro. Okay, you wouldn't understand. We got one of the best college hockey's teams. You're
not selling me. I'm sorry. You're not. Yeah, we got one of the best third-ranked, second division, 15th removed sports.
We got one of the best collegiate hockey teams in America and Canada, bro. And one of the best college hockey arenas in America as well.
Interesting.
It's very expensive. The Ralph Engelstead Arena, bro. Paid for by Ralph Engelstead himself. I used to work there, fun fact.
Every time I'm going to sign a check with the wrong name, it's going to say Ralph what does it say? Engelstein? It sounds like a fake name.
Engelstead, bro. Engelstead.
Engelstead. It doesn't even sound real. Like, I don't believe that it exists. You know,
it's
it just
real.
It sounds like you're gonna write a blank check, like from that movie Blank Check, where it's the kid writing the check and he gets like $1 million billion. Yes, and it was blank, but then he put $1 million billion on it, and the fucking bank cashed it. That's in Ralph Engelstein's name. We're gonna fucking rain his coffers dry, bro.
Dude, it's a big ass hockey arena. He's a really rich guy, and he fucked with hockey, so he was like, yeah, he wrote the fucking University of North Dakota blank check, and they were like, yeah, we're gonna fucking drain your bank account and make a big ass fucking arena in your name.
Yeah,
dude, they I'll never forget they used to like host events there that were like, they would like cover up the ice with like wooden platforms and shit, and they would have like a fucking like carnival inside, like a carnival show. And they would like, yeah, like I'm saying, like trapeze artists and people walking on tight ropes and clowns juggling and shit on the, it wasn't like on the ice, but it was like where the ice is. And like,
how long ago was this?
This was, oh my god, this is 2013, 2014, like the year that I graduated high school, 2013. Yeah, and I have like a terrifying, I have a fear of clowns, bro. It's like, this is secret lore about me.
From now on, for your birthday, I should be sending you one small trinket of a clown.
No.
Understood.
Not even a little,
mental note gained.
Dude, okay, so this hockey arena, it's huge, okay, and there's bathrooms on one end, and then you have to walk like all the way around, and there's bathrooms on the other end. It's a trek, bro.
Okay.
It's a fucking hike. And like, I'll never forget, I was working one of the nights that they had like the fucking carnival circus shit going on. I walked into the bathroom and there's two clowns at the urinals. I walked in and I was like ready to piss, and I saw them as I rounded the corner, and I immediately 180'd and I fucking walked out and I ran over to the other bathroom.
Yeah, good choice.
And I was 19 at the time, I think 18, 19.
Like, bro, me and Saeder talked about this on his podcast, I think like the second last time I was on, but we were talking about how like we were like pee shy for like so long in our lives. And like, bro, if you have like actual like phobia of clowns, I totally get not wanting to relieve yourself in front of them when you literally are just like have like a like irrational fear of whatever it is because you don't like them, you know? Like if you were hanging over a cliff and you were parachuting, would you go pee right then? Probably not, because you have so much adrenaline. I mean, maybe, I don't know. You might shit yourself for sure.
Maybe, dude. The back half of a man's piss is his most vulnerable, bro. Once the stream starts to weaken, if you let anyone else like hear that, you really trust them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It could be really embarrassing.
Yeah, exactly. So you got to be real comfortable with the people you're around to like let them hear the back half of your piss.
I hate it.
How it is, bro.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's very non-masculine.
Exactly. If people hear you not have a fucking strong stream, it's in the bin, bro. You're not a man anymore.
It sounds like something that Nine Rain would tweet.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
You need to have a strong stream, boys. If you don't have a strong stream,
you gotta be able to piss full force while doing pull-ups with a broom and a gazebo in order for you to be a fucking man, all right? And if not, I guess you're a man. Gross. Fucking gross, dude.
Wow. I can't believe Nine Rain said that.
He did. I literally, I was quoting him verbatim, actually. He said that.
Yeah. I remembered this tweet like 5 days ago from him, and that was it.
Yeah, he deleted it instantly, though, so don't go bother looking. Because
Yeah.
It's not going to be there anymore.
It's a mental
And no
bank
one
thing.
uses nobody updates the Wayback Machine, so there's no point in checking that either.
The Wayback Machine.
Like,
I don't think anybody on the Wayback Machine is checking for Nine Rain's tweets, bro. I'm sorry. I don't think anybody's archived anything on Nine Rain's Twitter there yet. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think nobody on RuneScape Twitter, unless like it's the people who just post crazy shit like fucking gross Gore or something, because that guy's like,
maybe.
All right, everybody, you called me a pedo, blah blah blah. I'm suing you. It's like, we're not going to the UK. You can't sue us. Like, dude, it's not how it works, bro.
You know he never blocked me. Even though I
Really?
posted a video when he was fucking tweaking out, when he first started tweaking out on Whale. I posted the
I'll pop it
video of
here
him saying,
somewhere.
yeah, the fucked up video. And
So, there's a 16-year-old called Melissa who fancies me, and I fancy her. So if you want to fucking sue me and take me to court, then go ahead! Take me to court! Waste your own fucking money!
I'm so surprised he did not block me. He had every right to, and I really thought he was going to. That's part of why I posted it. Because I thought it'd be really funny to get a screenshot of Gross Gore's blocked you. But, like, he didn't do it, and I was so upset. He didn't give me what I wanted. He didn't fall into the pressure and, like, the rage bait.
You didn't
But,
bait
like,
hard enough.
Dude, I guess not. I really thought a video of him walking down the street drunk saying that he fancies a 16-year-old would have fucking gotten him, but apparently not. Apparently not.
You know, you'd think that would make him go, oh shit, I'm caught. But I guess not. I guess not.
No.
Like, yeah, I guess that means he keeps going. I guess he just doesn't stop. And he doesn't
Yeah.
block you either. That's crazy.
And he is still going. He's still saying he's going to sue fucking Based and fucking their other
not
little
Base,
side
just
project.
The specific members from Base, because I'm in Base.
Yeah,
but
the
I
little
didn't call
little
him
channel,
out, so
the little
I'm
channel
not-
known as Behemeth, whatever. I
Not-
forgot
yeah.
its name for a second because it's so minor and small.
Behemeth, Lars, OSRS, RuneScape.
Yeah,
Then they target the hate towards that guy because it's Behemeth, but it's not even Behemeth anymore because it's the Base guys. So now they're in like a shell corporation, like in a front-facing thing where it's just Behemeth will take all the hits. Like, oh yeah, fuck this 40-year-old old
Oh, yeah.
man who does videos, and then it's like, oh yeah, all the guys in Base behind, they're fine, but they're still getting sued. So
yeah, that guy's
Interesting.
fucking spending time with his wife and kid, living off residuals right now. Like he doesn't fucking give a fuck about what you're saying, Griscore. I'm sorry.
not at all. No.
What the fuck?
I was
What a
curious because I thought that when Based bought Behemeth, they were going to do some kind of rebrand that wasn't like keeping the full name. But obviously, if you know, like when people buy channels, like especially community channels, and they change stuff, it like completely ruins the trajectory and like the investment of like somebody taking over something because they want to keep it like authentic, right? They want to keep it like how it was, but they still have to change formats because you're not the same person. So. I
Yeah.
thought there would be a little bit more rebranding, but I guess at the same time, it's just, I feel like it's weird to operate as somebody else's name who still exists and makes videos. Like, if he, like, fully quit, I would get it, because it's, like, a legacy thing. But, like, he still has
Yeah.
a channel that has, like, 70K subs that's, he's like, all right, legends,
Oh, he
today
has
we're
the-
gonna...
Yeah,
he's like
I
he has, like,
forgot
a
about
backup
that.
channel. Yeah, because he was doing, like, top 50 RuneScape creators, and then he puts, like, Lake on it, like, 3 times, and he, like, doesn't realize it in the edit. like, I remember we talked about this before on a different podcast, but I was like,
Do people actually watch that? Like No Flame?
I mean, he has 70K subs. I had a few thousand when I watched it, but I was, like, right when it popped up, so
All
people
right,
do
fair
watch
enough.
it.
Fair play. I'm in
What
the
do you
wrong.
mean?
Fair play.
When you got enough subs on YouTube, people watch.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I guess maybe I'm just so disconnected now, you know, after not
Yeah.
playing for a while. But, like,
Disenfranchised.
I guess. I don't know,
Yeah.
bro. I guess even when I was playing RuneScape a lot, I didn't really frequent RuneScape content because a lot of it is just the same thing over and over again. I would watch
Yeah.
like friend stuff, like if you or Prison Joe or whoever like uploaded a new video, I'd check that out. But
Mm-hmm.
I didn't make a habit out of watching like the new settled video or whatever because I don't care, and I'll never forgive him for popularizing Tile Man. Anyways, I'm sorry, I just won't.
I have one tile to jerk my
It's a
cock.
bad
I don't know.
niche. It's a
I
bad
think-
niche.
I think, okay, so like the premise of it makes sense because it's like you can, as long as you're a good storyteller on YouTube, it's probably the best in terms of not needing to do the most amount of stuff, at least when you first start it. But then it comes to like late game where you have to do like actually level your account on like fucking actual tiles in the game, and you're like, okay, well, maybe making this video kind of sucks now. But
yeah. Okay, so and like I know the disconnect too from like people that like it and like me, right? Is like the disconnect is that I like to be right about things and they're really wrong for liking those things. So like it was never meant to be, you know?
Yeah. And Settle is very informed. Like he'll basically explain everything in RuneScape to you like you're 5 years old. So if you already play it, you're like, I already knew that. Shut up, idiot. I'm
already always right, bro. I don't need you to explain anything to me. Everyone should take what I say as the gospel.
Take, you know, you're such a man RuneScape take. And that's why you follow 9rain on Twitter. Circle back to that.
And that's why the back half of my streams aren't weak. Very strong, punching all the way through.
Always strong streams. Leave the last amount for your pee pressure until the end, and really just blow your kidneys out, guys. Come on, just think about it. You can't let anybody know you got a weak stream. Come on.
I moved my setup recently, as people will know, because my background is different. Like it used to be like on that side of the mini fridge.
Yeah.
And now it's over here, and my bathroom is right there.
Ooh.
Like in my room. So like the other day I had my first experience of like being like, hey guys, I'll be right back, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And I don't like close my door or anything because it's my fucking room. So I just took a piss, and all I hear from my headset at my desk is them going fucking, no way, oh my god, Alex. And I'm like, fuck, dude. That was the first time I think probably ever that people have accidentally heard me pissing.
It could have been worse. I mean, did you have a weak stream and they heard you?
No, they actually only heard it. Fucking one of them.
Oh,
my friend Madison was like, wow, he's pissing right into the water, huh?
Yeah, not even on the bowl, not even on the side.
No,
not even a humble side piss. Yeah,
dude, what can I say?
I got
pisser.
I got brainwashed by like some like Facebook post, and it's like when it's 3 a.m. and you're trying to not wake people up, and it's like when you like pee on the side of the toilet so you don't wake up your family.
It's quieter.
It's like, is that actually just what everybody did ever? Like, like
I do that if I'm near like someone, or like if I had someone over or something, you know, or like while I was living, me and my girlfriend had a fucking apartment together. I would definitely do that all the fucking time. Because it's just, I don't know, it's just polite. Dude, my mom fucking yells at me now. Ever since I moved back, like, my mom will yell at me because I'm sneaking around the house. Like, if I go to the gas station in the middle of the night or whatever, or like while everyone's sleeping, I try to be quiet. You know, I tiptoe around so I'm not, like, loud, especially if I'm wearing shoes, like, through the kitchen while I'm leaving the fucking house.
Sound like you're up to no good, bro. Why are you leaving?
Dude, like, she'll make fun of me.
Why are you leaving at like midnight to go to the gas station?
Because I want a fucking Red Bull. Sue me.
Why don't you buy a case of Red Bull so you don't have to go to the gas station?
Because they have deals on them, like 2 for $4.
You're not creating like this environment where it's like you don't need to not go out. It just sounds sketchy. It's like I'm fucking up at night, dude. I woke up at fucking 7 p.m. yesterday, man. Like fucking come on, like. Dude,
there's just sometimes the nighttime is your daytime. You know what I mean?
I've had a degenerate schedule for the past 2 weeks, so I completely get it. Like,
yeah,
most of the grocery stores, except like Walmart, are going to be closed. And then, like, by the time you get to Walmart at like 9-10 p.m., you're like, wow, I really don't want to get the chicken that was left out today. Like, personally, like, I'm not going to go buy like poultry at 10 o'clock at night. But unless it's like actually fresh, but I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna go buy produce at the end of the day. Like, I'm not gonna do stuff like that. Like, it really is just like a degenerate hour. Like, you're gonna be like, all right, let me get pizza rolls and let me go to the gas station and get some fucking Red Bull and go eat a Slim Jim. I started
strategically going to the gas station at like around 4:30, 5 a.m. if I'm up at that time, because that's when they start putting out like right before then is when they start like putting out the freshest like breakfast sandwiches.
Oh, okay.
And they started making spicy chicken breakfast sandwiches, and those are like
We
my
eat.
favorite ones at my gas station.
We eat in the chat.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
we eating.
Yeah, I
We
love.
eating hella.
There's actually this place near me. I'm not gonna dox it because it'll tell you exactly where I live. But there's this place near me that's actually a donut shop that's like really famous, and I got breakfast sandwiches from there, and I would never think to buy breakfast sandwiches there, but they actually were like probably the best ones I've had in my area. So it's like, I think when you guys go to places, try stuff that you would never normally try, even though it's like you're trolling, like, oh, it's a donut shop, let me go get a breakfast sandwich. Oh, it's a sub shop, let me go get a slice of pizza or something. Like, I don't know, try it. It could be like the new spot that nobody knows about. It really is
Dude,
slept on.
I'm like the least picky person on earth. I was a very good child because of that, because of just my grandmother fucking loved me, dude. She would like test all her new dishes on me and shit.
Yeah.
But even now, I'm still really not picky, but I get choice paralysis, so I often get the same things. And it takes like a push for me to like choose something new. Or I just have to be feeling spicy on a certain day. But like, no, dude, the lesser, I guess the lesser known items on menus are so goated, dude. You would never think to go to like a gas station for food usually.
No.
But me, I used to live on the East Coast in like the Maryland, Delaware area. So like we had Wawa, which was like
Wawa.
our fucking staple, bro. It's like you go to Wawa for food primarily. Gas comes second. But like because I have that like routine, I guess, or like that mindset built in my head already from growing up, my gas station has the most fire breakfast taquitos, bro. Oh my god, they're so good.
Dude, there's this guy that I watched that I recently found who also uses like RuneScape stock music, like uses like the OST, but he does like documentaries where he'll like go and test stuff out. So like for one video, it was like I tried Dollar General food for like a month. So he bought like under a budget of like $100 or $150 like a week, and he would go to Dollar General and eat like cube steaks and like fucked up shit that's in the freezer. But he did one where it was like he went to Sheetz, which is basically like the Pennsylvania sort of like gas station.
It's like Wawa
chain.
But worse.
Yeah, it's like the B
like
grade
Wawa
version
but
of
worse.
I haven't tried Wawa, but I've been to Sheetz before. But like there's like a star rewards program where like you get like deals on like food and like you can like sign up. So like he was trying to like basically metagame it the whole month. And like you could tell like over like, you know, a few weeks, he was just like not really feeling the best, you know, because you're just constantly eating this like greasy like taquitos and like subs that like aren't you're not supposed to eat these for a whole month. You're just gonna get sick.
Yeah.
Like, you need like a balance, but yeah, he started eating salads and stuff from there, but it was like not healthy because it's like getting a salad from Jersey Mike's or something. It's like
But see,
it's like
Wawa,
right mid.
Wawa, you could do that. You could eat Wawa 365 days a year, and you'd be chilling.
I don't know about that.
They got.
I think this guy's trying to get a Wawa sponsor.
No. Yes. But okay, here's the difference between Wawa and Sheetz. Okay. Sheetz was a gas station that incorporated food later on. Okay. Wawa was a sub shop that later on incorporated gas. So their primary focus was food first, always. The gas just came extra to bring extra people in to try the subs. But
that's
like,
actually
bro,
smart. But okay, so what do you think is harder as a business model? Being a gas station to bring in food, or being a food place to bring in a gas station? Because I think the litigation and like all the like shit that you have to deal with to like get like gas licenses and like pumps and stuff has to be way harder for like Wawa, right? Like at least in my head, that's how I think of it.
I would think so. I would definitely think that starting off as a food place and then later on incorporating gas has got to be way harder. Just in general, even just way harder of a process too. Because like then all of a sudden you need so much more like real estate space, and then like you need to like concrete out like extra space and like get all the fucking pump shit in, and it's got to be a whole lot more like annoying to do that process rather than just like add a few fryers.
Yeah.
and like have
But
you know what they
it's
do at
also-
Sheets. They just fucking reheat frozen ass shit, and it's not even freshly made like it is at Wawa.
This guy is trying to get a sponsor so
Dude,
bad.
I'm a Wawa glazer, bro. Dude, this little fucking black, white, and red thing right here. My best friend in real life, Colton, he got me that. It's a goose that's wearing a Wawa shirt. It's plushie.
Oh.
I'm a Wawa
It just looked like it looked
glazer,
like
bro.
Venom from Spider-Man, but as like a cartoon
Venom!
plushie.
Dude, that guy has a huge cock apparently.
Tom Hardy or Venom, or both? 'Cause they're
Maybe
the same
both,
guy.
but like Venom, that's like the big thing. Like there's like
Why do you
mods
know
for-
that Venom
there's
has
like
a huge
okay,
cock? No,
dude, because
no, back it up,
because
back it
I'm
up.
on Twitter.
No.
I'm on Twitter, bro. I'm on Twitter, and I see tweets on my For You page. Blame Elon, okay? I don't look this up, okay?
Didn't we
Elon
talk
just
about
wakes
how
up
the
one day
algorithms
and
were
he's like,
getting like
no,
fucked up.
no,
where
no,
you're not
yeah,
supposed
the
to scroll
algorithms-
past them.
No,
and-
algorithms are fucked up. I agree. Because
right?
they're not what I have. I don't have anything to do with it.
Sure. Yeah.
But apparently there's like mods going around for Marvel Rivals, and this is like older news, but like there's mods for Marvel Rivals that like give a fucking Venom like a huge ass fucking cock, or like makes the characters like naked and shit. And like
So it's just
that
an
shit's-
illicit person or a
Yeah.
person illicitly drawing the characters.
No, okay, so this is the interesting thing. This is what I found interesting about it, is that apparently, like, maybe not the Venom cock, but like the the naked files or whatever, like those layers are apparently already in the game.
Wait, really?
Like they fully modeled their characters, apparently.
So they modeled Venom in Marvel Rivals with a fat, huge
Okay,
cock.
like maybe not that one, but like the naked women and shit, like all the layers were apparently already there. So I've heard from my For You page that is completely fucked up, and I did not form brick by brick at all.
Nah, you got there brick by brick, bro. We gotta
Dude,
stop. What?
the only thing I like on Twitter is fucking funny things or animals being silly, like cute cats and stuff.
Okay, it doesn't matter if you like it. It matters if you watch the full watch time of it. Like,
Dude, that
just
doesn't
because you
matter at all. I don't fucking.
It does. It does though. And then if you like scrolls down, and then
No.
you have to scroll back to watch it again because you're like, no, there's no way Venom's cock is that big. You know?
I don't like any of that. No, there's nothing to do with me, bro.
Yeah. Right.
Listen.
Right.
Listen, it's not my fault if I'm scrolling through Twitter and I'm playing Valorant or something, and I scroll down once or twice, and then all of a sudden there's the fucking like Venom cock on my timeline, and it plays like 6 times because I'm in the middle of a Valorant round. That's not my fault. I shouldn't be punished for that, dude. You know, I saw the Venom movie when that song came out. That Venom movie, I saw that in theaters with my uncle and his friend, his friend was insanely fucking high, and that was the
Okay.
first family member I ever smoked with, was my uncle and him.
So you
That was
so
just-
you smoked with your uncle, but his friend was hot.
High.
And you high. Oh, I thought you said hot. And I was like, where's
High.
this going?
No, bro, no,
I thought you were
man.
like, yeah, his friend was so hot,
Dude,
bro.
dude,
I'm like,
dude.
dude, that's your
Gay,
uncle, bro.
dude. So gay, dude.
Hey, you said it, not me. I just misheard you. Sorry.
Yeah, no, he was high as fuck.
Okay, high.
And then they
not
asked
hot.
me if I wanted to
Got it.
smoke, and I was like, I ain't a bitch. And then like
I have a mouth
inside,
and lungs.
yeah,
Put that
inside
cigarette up
I
to
was
my
like,
mouth.
I was like tweaking inside, bro, because fucking there's just something different about like smoking with family members. It's super awkward.
Well, the first
Super
time
awkward.
the first time I smoked was with my sister because she was like, I
Okay,
wanted
but like
to do it.
sister versus like your uncle, that's supposed to be like a role model to some degree. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but so is a sister. I feel like a sister is more of like a sibling is more of a family. Like what? It's the same thing.
Maybe.
Why are we
Maybe
lessening your
I-
experience? That's what I'm curious about.
Maybe I can't like relate to the sister thing because like I didn't even know my older sister existed until I was like 16, and all my other siblings are younger. So
Yeah.
like,
That's a hard
Yeah.
bag. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. That's fucked up. You know how fucked up that is, learning that you have a sibling just randomly at 16?
Yeah.
That was like
I
world
can't
destroying
relate.
for me.
That's never happened to me.
Yeah, you should try it. It's fucked.
Well, I would have to go back in time and not be born and somehow tell my mom to have another child.
Yeah, tell one of your parents, to not have a kid, or to have a kid and then not tell you about it for like 16 years. And then they could tell you about it like when the kid
I know
was,
for
like,
a
16.
fact though that me and my brother were unplanned. We just popped out, and my sister was the only planned baby.
Just one day you just.
Well, no, okay, so this is what happened. So me and my brother were beefing back in the day, and I found out through either my mom or something. Like I was talking to my mom when me and my brother were having issues, and she was like, something, don't ever tell him this, which I don't know why she would ever tell me this. Kind of an L mom move. My mom was like, yeah, but like your brother wasn't planned. But like at this time I didn't know, neither was I. So I was like, I was about to burn the fuck out. I'm like, yeah, and you were an unwanted baby. Boom. And then he's gonna be like,
a fucking accident.
yeah, you were a fucking accident. And then he's gonna be like, so are you. And I've been like, what? I would have not been prepared at all. I would have been like, went in there fucking with an unloaded gun, bro, and I would get shot in the head. It wouldn't have been bad.
I used to actually like cry about that when I was like 10, like to my mom, unironically. Because my mom and my dad like were just like friends. That was it. Like they weren't dating, they were just friends, and they got drunk at a party one night and hooked up, and then I was there,
dude. And then you popped out. Yeah,
it's fucked.
Yeah, but you're the product of them, and you're flexing on them.
Yeah.
Ooh, what up? I'm flexing on them.
DK Donkey Kong.
Fuck out of here. They were just friends? Fuck it, I'm Donkey Kong now. Hell yeah.
I'm like a 29-year-old Rizzler, fat and retarded.
Oh man. Guys, this is the first intimate cast with both me and elyzx today. Guys, if you're enjoying the podcast, make sure you like it and subscribe to the channel. We are 30 minutes into this, so I hope you're enjoying it. Usually we talk about Runescape, which we don't like to talk about Runescape on this podcast. We talk about it a little bit. Just a little bit, but
here and there. It's relatable still, you know.
You know, it's relatable. We all met on RuneScape. I still play it. Alex doesn't really like it anymore.
I canceled my membership recently, actually.
What?
My UIM still has membership.
But yeah, but you only logged into that account to play the Sailing Alpha, which isn't even in the game yet.
Which was awesome, by the way. I'm for sailing. I am too. I liked sailing. I think it's going to be awesome. And you know what? I think you're all just afraid of change. True. I think that's all it is. I think you're just afraid of change, and you like your old school to be old school, even though it's not even old school RuneScape anymore.
Change your life.
If that game was still old school RuneScape, no one wanted to play without a grand exchange, okay? That game would have died without a grand exchange. It's not old school anymore.
Low-key, we would have mitigated it, but think about the logistics of how much time you're going to waste trying to buy and sell shit because people will just not accept, oh, yeah, selling Twisted Bow, $2 bill. Yeah, I'm not buying that for that much. Get fucked, buddy. Yeah. And then you just got barter wars all day, you know?
Yeah. No. But I firmly believe that if they left, it's like people are vetting for a fucking like actual like 2007 Scape raw fucking servers again, which it's like people forget that that's how old school started.
Yeah.
And then it fucking died after like a few months. So they started giving it updates. It was like, hey, what about the Grand Exchange? Hey, what about God Wars?
I think
everyone was like, yeah, we want more shit to do. Okay, well, we ran out of 2007 things to do. What about Zora?
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome.
I think it's a thing of people want what they don't have, and then once they have enough stuff, like I feel like we have so much stuff in the game compared to what it came out with, because it's been 11 plus years, 12 plus years, whatever it's been, and like, yeah, I think it's 13 years now. So it's like, you have to think about 13 years of content development and also a shitload of people who came in and out of the game. Like, they're going to drastically impact the game. There was bugs, like the economy got fucked, and then they tried to fix it with tax and stuff. Like, I feel like it's still pretty good. Like, I'm pretty optimistic about the future of the game. But I think there's always this incessant need, like you're saying, to like revitalize like what the game used to be. And I think it's just people chasing nostalgia and they just want to buy into it. And I think there's way better ways to buy into the nostalgia. Like, you can buy, like, think about all the physical media you guys can buy. Like, there's so much like merch from the Jagex store too. Like, you can buy like maps, you can buy like so many like trinkets on Etsy that actually support artists that make stuff for the game. Like, I get that people want to play the game and make it to like a point where it's like something that you can play again when you're from your childhood, but the game sucked then. I'm just going to be honest. Like, the game was not good. If you're playing it from like, that's why I think 2004 Scape is not going to last forever. Like, I get the nostalgia factor of it, but like, where is the like what are they just going to have membership for it? Like, I don't understand. Like, are they just going to do update by update every year to grow that? Like, there's no scaling in it. I just don't understand how that would work.
I don't know. It's like, I think that they would, I think genuinely, like, 2004 Scape, like, that kind of shit will just, after, like, 6 months, it's just going to get shut down. Like, it's just, no one's going to be playing anymore. The novelty will wear off. It's just people want to, like you said, people want to recapture the novelty and, like, the nostalgia of it, and that's it. And once that, like, once the fun part of that is over, being the early game, basically, like, it's done. Your nostalgia's over, because like no one actually did shit on RuneScape as a kid back in 2004 or 2007. No one was actually fucking doing anything.
I didn't play until it was promoted on Miniclip. That was when I first started playing.
That's crazy. I didn't start playing RuneScape till like 2008.
Okay. Late bloomer.
Yeah.
You got it when it was the worst. When you got, was it EVScape was then, or was it later?
No, that was way later. It was like 4 years
that. There was
later.
that thing. What happened in like 2008 where the graphics update happened, and then like the running.
Yeah, that was just like fucked. That was like that's like what is effectively like HDOS.
Okay.
Or yeah, that shit. The fucking
or like they changed constitution or hit points and they made it.
Yeah.
Or is that EOC?
No, that was before EOC. I think it was changed to constitution in like 2010, like late 2010, and then in my opinion, the best era of RuneScape was 2010 to 2011 time, like right when like Nex was released, and you had like Chaotix and Overloads, Pack-Yaks, and you could go kill Nex and shit, and like and Torva, Virtus, Pernix, like that shit. That time frame of RuneScape was fucking peak, actual peak. Way better than 2004, way better than 2007. Like, that shit was just so, there was a good amount of content in the game and like shit to do, and like I think around then is when things felt the most fun. And like maybe that's just a nostalgia thing for me, I don't know, but like I definitely think
I'm sure there's definitely people that will relate with you on that time period.
Yeah.
I think it's very circumstantial. Like, I personally like 2006 2007 era, and that's why I like old school as much as I do. I think once it came to like HDOS, like you're saying, and like EOC, like I got really lost on it, and that's kind of why I had no interest in playing RS3. Like when you guys were playing like the GIM and stuff, like I know you guys wanted me to play, but I was kind of like, I don't know, I didn't have investment in it. Like I understood the hype. I just didn't feel obliged to play it because I felt like, I don't know, I'd just rather spend time like progressing my old school account. That's just how I felt, and I think people get stuck in that loop too. You know?
Yeah. I think I was inviting you less because I think that like you would have had an interest in it, and more so it would have been like really fun and funny for content. That shit would have been
true.
Banger content for like a month at least.
Yeah, it would have been so sick for like this specific amount of time, and then after it would have sucked.
Dude, nah, it's like it was still fun, but then like leagues happened. You know,
Yeah.
it's like it was yeah.
Sadly,
We had
like
one
Leagues
of
is
our
gonna
friends
drown that.
Yeah,
the sound
yeah.
from RS3.
Like that's what took Mason away from it is leagues. And then just after leagues, it just never. He could never really like recover and fucking just go back to RS3. And then we lost. I think even before then, our other friend who was playing, who doesn't stream or anything, but he just like lost interest because all he was doing was fucking like questing and shit, and he just got bored. But me and our friend Jake, dude, we thugged it out for a few months even after they left, and it was awesome.
Respect.
RS3 is a fun game. You just gotta like not be a cynical loser, and then you can like enjoy games. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
dude. That's how I feel like everyone on old school is, bro. Everyone on old school hates RS3. Everyone on RS3 hates old school, and it's like, why can't we just all come together?
There's always naturally going to be division no matter what you do.
Oh, absolutely.
People are gonna not like whatever. Okay, here's my take. Here's my take also with group stuff. I feel like if I'm ever gonna do a group account, it needs to be with content creators because I know they won't quit. I've single-handedly had a group hardcore Ironman that was on RuneScape, like old school RuneScape, and I was the one training all of the accounts. I was training all 5 of them at sand crabs, leveling them up so other people would be incentivized to play it. Now, can you understand how that's like not a good model to have? Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to reinvest people's motivation and time into what they spent building their accounts. I'm like, yeah, man, I'll take your account and fucking put it on the factory line and juice it up so when you come back to play in a week, it'll be a banger. And then they die to like a Darox hit in Barrows for like a 65 because they didn't have prayer up because they were being stingy about prayer pots. Like, come on, man. Like, you're going to quit off of one death? Like, this is why, like, when you look at all the people on the top of Twitch who are doing group hardcore, it's because they don't give up playing until they're actually done. Like, there are some groups that it didn't go well. Like, there was, like, the base group where, like, they had the kind of the drama with, like, Gnomonkey and then, like, a bunch of other stuff. So it was, like, yeah, that was, like, rough. But at the same time, like, they didn't necessarily give up. It was only until there was, like, drama that just couldn't be settled.
Yeah.
And I think with friends, it's way easier.
I'll say it right now, in front of millions of people. Okay. If you can get together a fucking group Ironman team, I would come back to RuneScape and I would join, and I would stream it religiously. I would come back to RuneScape and streaming, if that could happen. Sick. I think if there was a fun, I guess it depends on the group. It would heavily depend on the group. It definitely
needs to be a good group comp, no matter what it is.
It would have to be people that would, like, be okay with, like, having fun on the video game.
Yeah, guys, it's not all serious fun and games, okay?
Crazy requirement. But
yeah, we get you on a grind, but you also need to be funny and need to be able to have a conversation with people, or else.
Yeah.
Like, that's the other thing, like, you got people who, like, I feel like with friends, especially who have jobs, like, I understand, like, we're in a very privileged position, even though we're unemployed and fucking chronically online people. Okay, you're
not unemployed.
You're employed by the government.
I'm employed by the government. Yeah.
Government.
Salaried.
Yeah, you're a salaried employee. But when it comes to how the time that we spend and how we do it, we're technically unemployed because we have all this brick of time to play the game, right? And these people who have jobs don't. Like, we have such a huge privilege compared to other people, and that's not going to be me forever. But in this time that I do have, like, I do want to take advantage of it. So it's like, yeah, if an opportunity came up where, you know, some crazy big creator is like, hey, you're pretty good at the game, why don't you play with us? I'd be like, yeah. But at the same time, if I had a bunch of my friends who I knew make content and we had a sick group and it would be fun as fuck, like, why wouldn't I do that? Because at the end of the day, like, it is for content. And I think a lot of people who do content creation on Twitch and even on YouTube don't even think about, like, making it entertaining, and that's what, like, elevates somebody from, like, a baseline of like, hey guys, what's going on? This is progress video number 583. Today I got my 99 farming. Finally, blah, blah, blah. It's like, that's a story, but then it's like, that's where you get like the like settleds, the Jimmies, the like everybody who's like taking that extra step forward where they're actually kind of scripting content, but making it like for somebody who doesn't watch RuneScape, it's like a movie. It's like a mini movie.
Yeah.
And I think it's like you can have that with people. And I think that's like, we just need collaboration in
dude,
like RuneScape content creation. And I'm
I've been
glad that
saying
there's
for
some
years.
happening. But
yeah, I've been saying for years, bro. That's why when I started making fucking content, I was like, I want to do funny moments with friends. That's what I want my RuneScape content to be. It's just like me doing bosses with friends or just hanging out in voice chats or whatever is going to be like the bulk of my videos when I was making them. Because like the RuneScape community, both RS3 and old school, just needs more. It needs more friendship, man. It needs
togetherness.
It needs, yeah, exactly. It needs like actual togetherness, and not just like this constant fucking clout battle, bro. It needs like actual friendships, not like fake ones to just like get ahead.
Yeah. I think you
On
can
some real
foster
shit.
those relationships too. I think definitely
Yeah.
reaching out. I've had a lot of people who've reached out, whether they saw me on like a Save cast, and I've given them like pointers on like YouTube videos or like whatever it is. And you like, it's not even like a thing of like them needing to be live. You need to be live, and it just happens naturally. Like you could like it just like things will just like fall into your lap, and you can either take that opportunity to like reach out to people that you've either never heard of or whatever, and like actually see like what's going on with them. Like there's so many cool people that are doing stuff that are just so small because they're starting, and like overlooking them just because of like their size is like, one, it's not cool, but second of all, it's like there's just so much untapped potential, and that can inspire you too if you do want to make content. So it's like something to think about. It's just like really just be open and mindful. And I hope that the like high school mentality of like cliques and stuff kind of dies down at some point, and there's a better meshing of different communities. But it's always going to be like that no matter what community you're in. Yeah, it won't.
But we
but
can
like, you know, I'm just an optimistic person. Like I want it to be that way, you know. And you could be in like a hating era stage of like, yeah, nobody likes me, blah blah blah, whatever. It's just better not to think of yourself in that way, and it's just better to move on and think more positively, because you can get really wrapped up in that shit. So try not to.
That's some real shit.
Try not to, bro.
True. That's some real shit, bro. We need more camaraderie, okay?
Yeah.
I'm not even in the community anymore. It's like I'm adjacent to the community.
I'd say you're still in it. You're still in it.
Am I? It's like, I don't know. I don't really
still-
join streams anymore.
You're
I don't
orbiting,
hang out in
though.
Discords.
You come into
like-
streams. You still like you come into my stream.
It's like your stream and
Yeah.
like Prison Joe's stream. Like
Oh,
people
but
who are
you're
my
there.
like people who are okay. Let's put it this way, and you can feel called out or not if you're listening to this. I joined the streams of people who I felt were actually my friends.
Drama.
So if I don't hang out in your stream, it's probably because I didn't
Probably
feel
'cause he
like
hates
we had
you.
actual friendship.
Yeah.
No, I mean, there's some people that just like I mean, obviously there's some like friends where just maybe like I don't like vibe with like their stream
Etiquette.
bubble. Not even etiquette, but just like the
Their
vibe of
group.
the stream. You know, it's like some people have like a very distinct like stream vibe, and like maybe I don't like that or whatever. But even when I am in someone's stream, I join for like 5 minutes and then I fucking 1% or mute the tab and then fucking go do whatever the fuck else I was doing.
Yeah.
Or like, I don't know. I try to
think
be
it's-
good about it, but
It's
there's
good
some
to catch
people.
up with people.
There's definitely like, I know for a fact that like I don't join Juicy stream nearly as much as I should and say what's up. And like I feel awful for that all the time. And then like occasionally I'll go in, it's like, man, I need to go in there more because like I don't know what it is. I just don't check Twitch a lot. And then whenever I do, it's late night
Yeah.
as fuck and like you're live. So it's like, well, I'm gonna go into fucking Oops stream or whatever. I don't know. But at the end of the day, there's no real like excuse. That's just me like being like, oh fuck. It's like I think it would be nice if like I joined his stream and like said what's up.
Yeah.
But it's like that doesn't mean that we aren't friends all of a sudden either. I don't know. That's also another thing that always like irked me, is that like at one point I had someone fucking say that ask if we were still friends because I wasn't like joining their stream much anymore, and I was like, fucking crazy.
It's kind of
That
like
is
it depends
crazy.
on how close of friends you are, because if you're like best friends and like you're there all the time and then you just like never pop up again, then it's like I could see
Yeah.
how you could feel like it's targeted, but like at the end of the day, like anybody who comes into your stream, it's a privilege. Like that people are spending the time to watch you and not watching like Netflix or like a movie that could easily entertain them. Like if people
I'm
are
watching
choosing
Severance
to
right now.
watch-
Sorry, bro. That's taking
Yeah.
priority.
Dude, Severance
That's
is
taking
up there.
priority.
Severance is up there. That and Succession. Those are two good white people shows right there.
That's another one I gotta watch.
Yeah, that one is like very finance bro energy. That's like all about money and power and stuff. I think you'd like it though.
I gotta watch Suits. You fuck with Suits. You ever seen the TikToks or YouTube shorts of Suits?
I've heard of it's like Suits, Mad Men, and like another one I have to watch, but those are like
Yeah.
always highly recommended. Yeah.
Suits has like 1 million fucking seasons, I think. I tried to watch it at one point. I got to like season 3, and then like there was a lull in the story, and I just never went back to it. I don't know why.
Okay, here's the thing with TV shows with me. If you have 1 million seasons, you have to sell me on the show, and I have to be so invested that I'm literally dropping every obligation to watch it, or else
Yep.
I am not making it past. Like if you have like 15 seasons, like if you're gonna tell me to go watch Supernatural and watch the same fucking season like every season until like one thing, like oh he comes back, oh he's gone. Like my family members, like my sister is just straight up being like, oh no, it's different. Like this guy comes back, and I'm like. So they just keep dying and coming back? Like, it's just like one of those shows.
What the fuck is the point of that?
Yeah, the plot is dumb as fuck. Like, and this is for anybody who, you know, if you like Supernatural, that's totally fine. Like, I'm not hating on it.
It's not fine. Find a
If you
better
have
show
a
to watch.
fucking show with 17 seasons, okay? Get it through your brain that is too many fucking seasons. It should be like 7 max. That's why Breaking Bad's up there, bro. Breaking Bad's up there. It's like top 5 for me.
It
Top 5 for
absolutely
me, bro.
is, bro.
They set the standard.
I'm only through 1 season of Severance right now, and like I just started the first. I think I watched the first episode or 2 of season 2, and like that shit's up there for me. For like, I tend to separate like animated shows and real life human normal shows
For sure.
and like that's definitely top 5 like normal human shows for me for sure. That and Breaking Bad, like I don't know, man. They're bangers, bro. I don't know. I would even put Suits up there for like what I watched. Like Suits is so fucking good. But I don't know, man. I feel like how you explained Supernatural is like how people try to get like people to watch like fucking like One Piece or some shit. There's like over 1,000 episodes, and it's like, no, dude, you just have to get to like episode like 600, then it fucking cooks, and it's like, cool, man. I'd rather like shoot myself in the fucking head.
I'd rather go play Lost
600
Ark.
episodes.
I'd rather go play Lost Ark 40 hours a week than go watch fucking One Piece all the way until that episode.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
and that
holy
sucks
fuck.
because that is a full-time job. Okay, nobody wants to play that game.
It is.
Yeah,
Dude, games are so crazy. Can you believe we've fostered such like intimate and genuine friendships through the medium of like RuneScape, and how rare that is, mind you, within gaming spheres, because there's so many friendships that you have where you're like, oh, this is a real friendship, and then like something stupid happens and you never see them again. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, I feel like it's very rare to have friendships online that like you could go through hell and back with people and be like, yeah, that person would still be my friend. Like, even if I got fucking canceled on the internet or whatever, like they wouldn't like if I got canceled for like saying slurs or some shit, like I feel like I would still have the friends that I have. No, I would never say a slur publicly. That would be awful.
Okay, well, you're not selling it. Okay, we got to start selling things more, guys. Like, what is the? I don't even know what the past is, man. What is that?
Do you
think
know
about the future,
okay.
bro?
I've said so many slurs in the past.
Okay, stop.
But
You just
no, hear me out.
okay.
I have said this fact so many times. And like I think the fact that I own it is why it's never blown back in my face. You know what I mean? Cuz like I recognize that happened, and I have shown outwardly that I have grown as a person since then. I mean, that was years ago.
Yeah.
And a week ago. But like since then I've grown as a person.
Yeah. Okay. Don't do a fucking minute monologue saying how much of a better person you are, and then just say, yeah, I just dropped a slur a week ago. But anyways, guys, you guys can be better too. Like, what the fuck?
It was an accident. Dude, I've accidentally said slurs on stream because
I remember. I was there.
And it was hilarious. Everyone laughed. Like,
no, they clipped it, and then they made you watch it again, and then you went, oh, I really said that,
It was hilarious. And then we all laughed together.
Yeah, and then you laugh.
Yeah, dude, it's just I don't know. Sometimes it's just funny, you know.
It's okay. Let's just get into it.
When it's an actual accident.
It's one thing to say it and be hateful. Like there's so many people, especially in the RuneScape community, who have said extremely hateful things and put it behind slurs, and they are like some of the biggest streamers that you would never even know, and they're known, and they got banned for it. Like I'm pretty sure. You know Scotty, the speedrunner guy, or Rastaman? That guy literally said, like, I think we talked about it before in the pod, but it's like, that guy said, like, a very not nice word towards Jewish people, starts with the letter K, and basically imbued it with a lot of hatred because he was not
talking
hitting
to Vanguards.
Yes, he's not hitting the proper XP hit inside of a speed run, you know? And he just decided, yep, I'm just gonna let it fly. And like, you know, when it's like when you're streaming, there's moments of panic and stuff, and I think it like shows your character when you do get like tried through like tribulations of like doing shit. But at the same time, like you could obviously do better. It doesn't make a person, but at the same time, like, is somebody gonna make fun of you because you immediately go to a slur when you are not doing a speed run fast enough? Yeah, probably. Like, I think you deserve to get made fun of if you do that. Personally, that's why a lot of people who've done bad things get clowned on in the community because nobody will forget anything because it's the internet. And like, there is these passive redemption that people can make. But there's always going to be people who fucking latch onto something and like try to tear someone down. Like, look at all the guys making fun of Saeder right now. That shit's also pretty funny though. Like, if you take it from like a like back standpoint, like I love Saeder so much, just as like a human being, and like he doesn't deserve
phenomenal human.
Yeah, he doesn't deserve like all the hate that he's getting, but like at the same time, like the level of like dick riding people have that like hate on him, it's like kind of funny sometimes, the stuff like, especially like that like Hoodfo guy. That guy literally has a picture of Faux Freedom as a black guay, and he literally photoshopped him as a black guy, and it's like, that's pretty fucked up. But at the same time, the shit that he's tweeting sometimes is funny. like you know what I mean? Like, it's just like,
I mean, things don't have to be like mutually exclusive. Like, unfortunately, we live in a world where sometimes being mean to someone is funny if you feel like that's warranted, right? So like that guy hating on Saeder is funny to some people because they feel like Saeder deserves it. Obviously we're not saying it's funny in that aspect. We're saying it's funny because it's just so online coded.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. It's there's so much like nuance to it, I guess, would be like the word that I would want to attach to it. Like, it also, like, your opinion is going to change on the situation based on how close you are to the person that's like being attacked, bias. I guess. Yeah, absolutely. So
I don't want any of my friends to get attacked online, but also if you're so impartial that you can laugh at somebody's like, you know, like issues or whatever. Like if somebody gets trolled online, like no matter who it is, like you can have like a quick laugh, but like it's all surface level. It's not, you know, if I'm getting flamed or whatever, like anytime somebody flames me in my comments, like one guy was like, oh, you're looking real zesty today. And I'm just like, thanks, bro. Yes, sir. Like, commenting.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. I think
that
it's
you
funny.
should. Yeah, I would love to see a world where people take themselves less seriously, just in general, bro. If you can actively take yourself less seriously and just like laugh at yourself, like genuinely like laugh at yourself and like just allow yourself to be the butt of someone's joke and like laugh with them, I think that does wonders for people's mental. Like, oh my god. And it just makes life so much more fun to live, just in general. Like, imagine if every time someone called you gay, you got upset. You know what I mean? Hey man, yeah, you got a comment that says you're looking zesty today. Now, half your day is fucking ruined because someone said you looked gay.
Yeah, it's like also imagine caring that much, you know what I mean? Like, about what some random guy's saying. But I think it's like when people start attacking your insecurities and you take it to heart, that's when it's like, okay, you know, the 10 positive comments that somebody leaves on your video, then the one negative, like all you're going to think about is the one negative, no matter what it is. Yeah. Even if it's really stupid and you could like laugh it off, like you're just like, huh, does this guy actually hate me? But then it's like, who cares? Like, this is a turbo random. Like, this guy's just trying to get something out of me. So it's just like, I'm just not gonna, you know what I mean? Yep. But I think that's everybody. Like, you just don't interact with hate and you just celebrate the people who are positive. Like, even like actual constructive criticism. Like, there was one podcast, I think, where some guy commented and it was like, Bean Dip is like 30% louder than all the others, and then like I'm pretty sure I fixed it in the thing like immediately after because he just had a spike in like his audio, and then like the comment was instantly deleted within like 15 seconds. And I never saw it again. And I was like, I was gonna comment on it saying like I thought I fixed that, but it's like, you know, like it just, you know, I don't know, stuff like that works itself out. But
people are so weird. The internet is such a funny place, man. I don't know. I feel like everyone gets so pissy about like people being mean, but then like I don't know there's so much like gray area between like who's nice and who's mean, because like the people who are nice are like being mean to people who deserve it, I guess, right? And it just like, I don't know, it's like
what deems it deserved to like hate on somebody publicly, right? And then to that extent, biases aside, it's like what about like hate on the person who's giving it, like, and then it just it creates a hate spiral, which I don't like personally. And it's one thing to use like
EVScape is getting a bunch of hate right now, and I know that there's one specific person on Twitter who's fucking shitting on EVScape and just like instigating him as fuck, saying he's dog shit at the game and he's an awful person, whatever the fuck. And it's like I don't know the lore because I'm kind of like disconnected at the moment.
I don't either.
Like, I don't think there's that guy's getting so much hate right now for seemingly no real reason that I can like recall. I mean, like we're mutuals on Twitter and I see a lot of his tweets. I don't know if I see most of them, but I see a good amount of them. So like I don't know, man. It's just shit's crazy. Shit is so crazy.
I mean, I
that
think
being said, fuck all you guys, okay? You're all a bunch of fucking losers. I'm cooler than all y'all motherfuckers.
Okay, well, no, guys, subscribe to the channel.
I'm just kidding.
If you think it's like, subscribe to the channel if you think Alex is a loser or I'm a loser or
I'm a loser. Guys. I'm absolutely a loser, and you know what? I'm proud of it because I can laugh at myself.
W losers in the chat. Wait, I need
W
the other
losers.
One. There we go. I was putting up half of a
W losers.
It's literally just an L. It's literally just an L. I'm an idiot, bro.
Nice, man. Nice, bro. Yo, also, I would like to interject really quickly.
Yeah.
And I know we were talking about this beforehand, before we started recording, but I do want to toss out an RIP to McNeill, the fucking GOAT. That guy helped a lot of people get better at Runescape.
Yeah, dude. I didn't know too much about McNeill, but I have heard so many great things about him, like from like just everybody that I've played with that was like way better than me when I first came into like the Twitch scene of old school RuneScape. And It sucks because there's so many great and awesome people who are celebrated online that like don't do content creation and aren't like a huge like spectacle in terms of like the community. And they're like McNeill was like a backbone. Like he taught so many people how to play the game and was like always there for them. And like he should be somebody who should be celebrated. I think they're doing an event for him for his passing in the
There
game.
is. There's a tweet that we can put up. I don't know
those
if
who
this will
wanna-
be out. I don't know if this will be out before.
I'll include it. I'll make sure to include it just so it gets the recognition because he is a beast.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
rest in peace, the goat. But it just
For
sucks
real.
because like there's so many people that you meet through whether it's games online or like whatever. Like I can relate to this because I had a friend who passed away on Xbox and I used to be like best friends with him and then he just dropped off the face of the earth and I didn't know. And then I remembered his like government name because we were close. Like I had it in my phone. Like, you know, when Facebook contact sync, like you just have the
Yeah.
person's name. So I looked up his name and then I found his name in the obituary and I was like, dude, this is like 4
Oh.
years ago. You know what I mean? It's like you don't know what's going on with people
Yeah.
because you haven't reached out in so long. And this is just like to anybody, like definitely reach out to like somebody who you haven't talked to in a long time that you've been thinking about because you don't know what people are going through. There's so many people
Yeah.
who have like health concerns and they're just suffering silently and you don't know. So
We
rest in
live in
peace to
some-
McNeill, but
We
holy
live in
shit,
some
bro.
really fucked up times, and I mean, even sometimes there's just fucked up shit that happens just out of nowhere.
yeah.
Car accidents leave people paralyzed and shit. So like, absolutely, if you've been thinking about an old friend and you haven't talked to them in a while, hit them up and just see how they're doing. Doesn't have to be a long-winded thing. Just
No,
say,
just reach
hey,
out.
wanted to make sure you were chilling and stuff. I used to think about that a lot. That like, before I integrated like my real life best friend into like my social circles online,
Mm-hmm.
literally if I just like died one day, like none of my friends online would have known. Like now I kind of have that backup that like I feel like at this
Yeah.
point my mom would hit up Colton and then Colton would let everyone else know. But like, yeah, I don't know, it's scary. The world's a scary place.
That's the thing I think
Especially
about
lately.
too. It's like, I don't know. It's not that I'm like always thinking about death, but it's like, what if like you know, like when you drink like too many monsters in a day, you're like, wow, I could really have a heart attack right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, maybe I
Yeah.
should write this down. Like, Dad, hop on Discord, let everyone know in bald cord that I died. Thanks. Like, and then like tape it on the fridge. You know what I mean? But like,
Yeah.
don't do that because it's like, you know, that's too much, and it's like obviously a little
Yeah.
egregious. But it's like there's so many people that won't know about what happened. Like I had to find out about my friend dying 4 years after because I just thought of him randomly. I'm like, oh my god, like Wade, like I'm gonna go catch up with him and see how he's doing. Boom, he's been dead for years, and I'm just like, what?
Mhm.
Like it sucks. Like you don't want to not have the opportunity to like catch up with somebody, and like obviously we celebrate the people who we know and like we mourn them, and I don't know, you just have like at that point you just have to kind of live with the cards how they dealt, and it just sucks. So definitely reach out to anybody who you haven't talked to in a while. I know I have friends in my real life that I need to reach out to that I probably stop being friends with them for stupid stuff. So it's like there's no reason to not mend things and, you know, at least catch up with
Yeah.
people. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, bro.
R.I.P. to McNeill.
Real. Rip the goat. And you even get to use his client for that long.
It's like, wait, he made what client did he make?
He was part of the fucking
Was that Blue Light or was it the other one?
no, it was the other one. Fucking
Oh, Steroid.
Steroid, yeah.
Steroid client. Guys, if you ever cheated in RuneScape, you used McNeill's client, okay? You should celebrate
Yeah.
him. Okay.
If you ever cheated on RuneScape and used Steroid, I want to rip McNeill. And if you didn't cheat
McNeill.
and you stayed loyal to the rules, I want to rip McNeill because he was still the goat.
Go, bro.
It's like even if you didn't use his client, I know for a fact that you use Twitter, and if you use Twitter, you definitely know the draw can't count tweet rip meme. So,
Dude,
rip McNeill.
counting in top is hard.
That is.
You know what was crazy? The craziest thing to come out of any of those clients was the fucking. I don't know which one it was, if it was that one or if it was Open OSRS, but it was the one that had the Guitar Hero Inferno timing shit. Where like if you went out Inferno in the middle, it would have like all the like things where it would pop up like Guitar Hero where you had to flick correctly, but then sometimes like it would stack on the same one, so it'd be like it would just look like a garbled mess. It was just like crazy.
I wasn't like nowhere near Inferno when I used that client for like maybe 2 weeks and then I got scared and I stopped using it.
Yeah.
But I will say that from like watching friends in Discord and stuff, that client, if I'm correct, is where Socket originated. Like the Soap Maze shit originated. And that shit was fucking crazy. That shit was so crazy.
Socket was sick. And Socket is basically what everybody knows now to be like the party plugin, as far as I'm aware.
Pretty much.
So anybody who like, you know, uses that for like speed runs or like information where to like what people's percentages are, like what gear they have in their inventory, like it was very, very revolutionary for the time in RuneScape, and it was because there was no like dev like plugins, because like RuneLite was very, very in its baby stage. And I think even back then, like you could like instantly approve plugins and just use them, even if they were like basically cheat. Like
yeah, there was like
with they'd get like stricken down at some point.
Before RuneLite was an approved client, like you could upload anything, and like you could still get banned using RuneLite because you're using something that is against the rules.
Right. Like I know for sure there was that like blackjacking shit people abused so they could get 99 thieving, where you just left click and that shit would just instantly complete. It's like, bruh. It's like that shit is actually cheating. But then like
that
there's
shit
this new shit.
was actually cheating, but it was awesome.
Yeah, it was cheating, but it was awesome. Allegedly. Allegedly caught. But yeah, RIP to McNeill, bro. Like, such a fucking legendary dude, and he should be celebrated. So drop out Rip McNeill in the chat. Hopefully the event will still be able to go to. Do you know what day it said they were doing the clan event?
I have no idea. I literally just saw it, and then it disappeared off my timeline, and I didn't get to see it. Oh, wait. Maybe I just found it again.
So he was in stud unit.
The 5th of April. The 5th of April is when it'll be.
So we'll definitely pop it up. If I haven't already, I'll pop it up on screen now, but I probably popped it up before. But yeah, if I can find the post and let people know whenever the spot is to go in game, definitely pop in there if you have time, because that dude was one of the legends of very early on in RuneScape. So
it should be quick calculations. It should be 6 p.m. on Sunday Central Standard Time.
Okay.
So
Sunday's like a perfect day because a lot of people will be off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's 12 noon on the 5th British Standard Time. So yeah. This sucks. It's never a good thing hearing about like whatever your feelings were about like cheating or his client or whatever, like
regardless of that,
it shouldn't matter. And if that does matter to you, you can get your fucking head checked, because like that's just a guy passed away, and like that's never good for any reason.
Yeah. You'd be surprised how many rule breakers are actually friends with the Jagex Mods. Like,
yeah, I mean, he turned like he shut down his fucking client and like helped them detect cheaters when they fucking started like cracking down on clients and shit.
Oh, really?
So like, yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I was thinking more so like how there's so many like cape sellers who are actually like Inferno cape sellers who are like friends with the Jagex Mods, or like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Sure, they had to distance themselves at some point, like publicly, but I'm sure there's still a bunch of people who are still friends.
Yeah. Dude, you know who's a cape seller? Then not many people know this. Ashen Hall. Used to be a cape seller.
Yeah, Sinferna obviously lying on the fucking timeline like usual. Yeah, let me take this random fucking relevant guy that has 9 million likes and interactions on every post and be like, he sold Inferno capes. Dude, she's so smart, bro. She's so funny. Down Sinferna.
But then he was exiled from this cape selling. He was exiled from the cape selling community because I found out that all of his capes were botted. Yeah, that shit is so fucking funny. Shout out Sinferna. Gotta be one of the funniest tweeters in the Runescape community for real.
For sure.
The queen of bangers. Absolute queen of bangers.
Dude, I wish Sinferna was tweeting a lot more. I was going live, but I think she's doing IRL shit, so.
Yeah.
You know, that's how it be.
Yeah. She'd be living life, doing shit. Kind of like we do. You know, we wake up every day and we live life. You know, we don't have to necessarily do anything. I think everybody does that.
I think everybody wakes up and,
You know what? Even when we're asleep, we're living life, if you think about it.
We are. Crazy.
That's some deep introspective
Even when
shit
I'm thirsty,
right there,
I drink water. Think about that.
I drink water. I'm not going to show you the label. No free clout.
I'm not going to show a label because they got to sponsor us. Guys, we need an ad spot on the show, please.
I'm actually not showing you the label because it's store brand. And it's a very niche store brand.
I'm not showing you the label because it will literally dox my exact location because it's the gas station right next to my house, so I can't show it. Yeah, it might. More like it is.
How many of my gas stations are there actually?
Okay, now he's doing the due diligence to make sure he's never shown it in the past. So if anybody wants to go through and give us views on the podcast, you can go look to see if there's any of the gas station bottles and the other ones.
How many locations are there? Wow, there's really not a lot.
Oh, wow.
But most of them are in Arkansas.
Okay, so you live in Arkansas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You just moved to Arkansas like 3 months ago. Big move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except at the beginning of this podcast, I literally said just North Dakota shit.
Dude, I was giving you a fucking out, and then you just fucking fucked the alibi.
Dude, there's only 6.
That's crazy. 6 gas stations? They gotta get their money out.
Dude, okay.
Only 6 gas stations? Get mobile on the fucking phone, okay? Start sponsoring them. Come on, man.
Yeah. No. I was gonna say I was gonna say the name.
The taquitos, bro. No.
I was gonna say the name of the gas station, but I don't think I'm gonna do that anymore.
No, let's play it smart. Let's also make less editing for me, you know? Let's do less editing for me. More smart
It's a real shame,
options.
guys, because it's a pretty funny name, but unfortunately,
like butt fuckers.
You can't know.
Butt fuckers gas station.
Butt fuckers? Yeah, dude.
Like Fuddruckers, you know?
Fuddruckers,
where you make burgers, but it's just butt fuckers. Sorry.
Fucking Cumbies.
Cumby? Oh, yeah. Dude, it's so funny.
Is one.
Speaking of, it's called Cumberlands, I think. Speaking of WideJuicy, I brought him up before. I was talking to WideJuicy yesterday, who's a guy who does like DJ stuff. If anybody who's new does DJ stuff, he's like grinding for his Inferno cape right now on Twitch. We were talking and he's like, "Oh man, I lost my like work card for like free gas," and it was like a Cumberland card. And he was literally like digging through his work van trying to find it. And he found it at the job site and he literally flipped it up like upside down. So I literally saw all his information, like the numbers on the back of the card. And I'm just like, okay, thanks for the free gas, bro. And I'm just like trolling him, like doing like fraud. But he's like, yeah, he's like, only I live in New York, so he's like, only one in for Cumberland is all the way on East New York. I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'm not driving 7 hours for free gas. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that. Fuck that. But yeah, he found his card, so now he doesn't have to pay for gas anymore.
Thank God. That shit's too expensive, bro. It's like fucking $17 here.
No, only if you live in like California or Canada because the money skews higher.
Dude, it's like $12 here.
It's not $12 where you live. No.
A gallon.
It's like probably 4.
It's I'm not going to look it up. Why do I actually care? I was going to look it up, but I realized that maybe I shouldn't do that.
Can I be honest? I used
Yeah.
to love driving in my early 20s because I had like a pretty cool car. It's the first car I learned manual in. It was like a 2001 Audi A4. It was like really like it was basically like a Volkswagen Passat. It was not really anything special, but it was like a very sentimental car to me. And I used to road trip in it all the time and would just like drive all over. Like I would go to like drive like 2-3 hours and take photos in my car just for fun. And now, like, I feel like the sentimental value of like driving and like the therapeutic, like whatever I would get from it, like it would like therapize me, but because I would drive all the time, and like the gas was super cheap back then, like, and it was a very economical car. It was only 4 cylinders, but now I drive like a V8 truck, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't even want to drive anymore. Like I get like DoorDash every now and then. It's just like, I don't know. I think I need to get back to like doing that more and just driving again, but I don't enjoy it. I just don't enjoy it.
It's just
as
also
much
so
anymore.
expensive. Like you said, like gas is so expensive right now. So it's less justifiable to just like go for a drive. Because I also used to do that a fuckload, and I don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. There was, I guess my scenery has also changed like since then. But like, I don't know. It just doesn't feel as nice to like just go for a drive like it used to.
Yeah.
It used to be like 3 a.m. and I would like be feeling a type of way, whether it's good or bad, like, and I would just go for a drive. And like I would roll the windows down if it was nice out and like blast some music, and I'd be fucking cooling by the time I got back. I'd be
That'd be
so
sick.
like content. It was awesome.
Good times.
Like, yeah, I don't know. Do you ever feel like you don't appreciate the small things enough anymore?
I feel like I do, but I just think the small things are way different than they used to be. Like,
Yeah.
I felt like if I would go out to go get food or something, like that would be like a small thing because I never used to eat like takeout. I just really I never indulged like that. And then I had that long period of time where all I ate was like takeout food, and I just got like really fat, and then I like became disassociated from like enjoying that as like a treat because I wasn't taking care of myself. So then I just had like an unhealthy relationship with food where I was like, yeah, I enjoyed, to get like an ice cream, but now I'm just like, all right, let me get a large Blizzard. That's the normal. I get that like once a week. You know what I mean? And it's like that's not something you like should be indulging in all the time. So I just think it's different stuff. And you become accustomed to stuff for a long time. I definitely want to go back to a more like rudimentary sort of I guess non-indulgent lifestyle. I've been trying to like recently I've just been trying to not put like sugar in my drinks. Like I have a cold brew that I made like a day ago, and it's very gross. I'm not even gonna lie. Like it's very bitter just drinking it. It's very strong. Like I feel the caffeine, but like not having like
The
actual
flavor.
coffee creamer. Yeah, it's like it throws you off. And I really had this long period of time where I only drank black coffee, and I felt amazing because I wasn't putting sugar in my body all the time. So like you said, like there's things that you do really wish you could celebrate as like the small things, and I think I'm just trying to like have a very reductionary period of my life now where I feel like I can do that at some point, but I just have like an unhealthy thing with like sugary stuff and like overeating. Like we've talked about that before privately, but it's just
absolutely.
it's hard.
Yeah, I actually prefer my coffee black. Fun fact. I
That's
don't drink
cool.
coffee that often, but like growing up, whenever I started like trying coffee as like an adult, the idea of like adding things to it and then not remembering what I liked stressed me out. So I would always just never put anything in it, and it got to a point where I just started liking black coffee a lot.
Yeah.
Now it's my favorite way to drink coffee.
Best way
Unless I
to
get, like,
start out is like
yeah.
at a diner, because then you can just like put whatever you want in it. And
That's
test it.
literally how it happened. Is like
Yeah.
I would like go out to like breakfast or something with my mom and my little siblings, and like just occasionally I would order a coffee just to like feel like an adult when I started, like when I turned 18 and shit.
Yeah. Classic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And like, but I would never order it enough to like remember what I would add to it. So I was just like, fuck, I'm just not gonna add anything to it. I'm just gonna drink it black. So I knew people do that. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna drink it black.
Yeah.
Because that's how fucking men drink coffee.
Yeah, going back to the order paralysis and thick streams from fucking.
I drink my coffee black, so.
Yeah, I'm a man. I drink my coffee black. It tastes like fucking dirt water, but I don't care. I'm harder for it.
Exactly. It's lit and it's healthier. It's lit.
It's supposed to be healthier. It just tastes like I'm drinking mud water, but you know, I'll get used to it.
Yeah.
It'll give me like a week or two. I'll probably get used to it again.
Yeah. Dude, it's like, do you think I should start drinking coffee?
Do you? Okay, so how much caffeine do you drink daily? Do you drink the daily amount that you're supposed to have?
Almost none.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say this now. I'm so caffeine dependent where if I don't drink enough coffee, I feel like dog shit every day.
See,
So
but I'd be like yawning.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a real human, I feel like.
How much do you sleep? Is a better question.
Almost none. No,
That's
like,
probably why you're tired.
Dude, I mean, no, absolutely. It's like I have sleeping problems where like I can't sleep until I'm tired. You know what I mean? Like
you need to be like
to
completely drained to go to
Yes.
sleep, and I'm like that
Yes.
too. But yeah, so I think the best way to combat that, and for anybody else, if you have issues with insomnia, what I do is I try to physically exert myself. So I'll do like workouts, like even like small stuff like with dumbbells, and like do that for like 30 minutes. And you will legitimately like force yourself to go to bed if you do like a full workout with like dumbbells. Like do like 2 to 3 workouts or exercises of like sets of like different stuff, and then on top of that, you can like watch something to like make you go to sleep. Like what I tend to do is I'll put on like something that's like interesting enough, but not so like it needs to be boring so I can go to sleep, if that makes sense. So because like if I
watch a
throw on,
lot
like,
of Trackmania videos to go to
Yeah.
sleep.
there you go,
Trackmania videos rock.
there you go.
Because
But
I don't give a fuck about that game.
I think I realized I have a lot of sensory issues when I go to bed because I sleep in the basement, so I really like the darkness when I sleep. And I think I actually need a sleep mask because I have a window that like when the sun comes up in the morning, it cracks through and it hits exactly like where my bed is.
Your
And that will
faces, that's fucked.
Well, it's good. It was good when I wanted to wake up super early, but I had a degen schedule. So if it's like 9 a.m. and you like just went to bed, like it's actually just like the worst because it's like it's like opening your blinds when you just went to bed. You know what I mean? So it's not ideal in that situation. And that's why today I tried to fix my schedule. Like I woke up at like 6 or something like that, 6 or 7. And, you know, this is a very like terminally online. Subscribe. It's very terminally online. Like this is like a like chronically online. Like I was up all night type of thing. Like forcing myself to be exhausted, and then it worked. So I skipped a day where I wasn't streaming, which was Sunday. Today's Monday now on date of recording. So I'm gonna go live later, and try and expend that energy, so I can sleep again and go to bed.
Yeah.
So I think it's about finding a cycle of stuff that keeps you stimulated and then finding the sensory things that help you go to sleep. Like I have to like if I put something on, I have to face away from it. So it's like muffled, if that makes sense. And then I have to like wrap myself in like blankets and then like have like a mask on basically and just be like completely, I don't know. It's weird. It's like almost like it's like a muffled like audio thing. And I put on pink noise, which is like white noise, but it just sounds better.
Pink noise?
There's ones called like pink noise, brown noise, which people make fun of. It's just like the one where like you're gonna like shit your pants if you listen to it. It's not what it is, I don't think. But it's
so
like
brown noise is you shit your pants, then pink noise.
Hey, I'll tell you what. There's some nocturnal emissions with those pink noise out. No, there wasn't. But it's basically, I could probably play a little bit of it. But it's like when you think of white noise, you think of like TV static of it being on.
Yeah.
And I think that's too harsh for me personally. Like the actual like hertz of it, like it hurts my ears. So pink noise is like kind of like a rushing waterfall. It's like waterfall sound kind of. And then brown noise is more like of a like reduced lower volume, and then it's just like the same thing. It's like the thrushing of water, but it's just lower.
You should play the shepherd's note to go to bed. Or the shepherd's tone.
The Shepard's tone, was it like bah? It's just like a
no,
sheep.
that's the sound and the video that I played. When we first like started to become friends,
Okay.
and you were really high, and you rated me, and I was like, "You're falling, you're falling." That was
Oh.
what I was playing. The Shepard's tone. It's a sound that is like it's like a splice note that like.
It like loops continuously from a different frequency.
It's different frequencies, so it always sounds like it's going up, or it always sounds like it's going down.
It's like an audio illusion where it's just like
yes,
it just constantly just sounds like if you were like on any drugs while you're listening to this, you'd be tripping because it's just like,
which you were yelling at me. You were so mad.
I was just like, turn it off. It's like I'm too high.
The world is spinning without you. The earth is spinning and you're not. Ubaru, you're falling behind, bro. What are you doing?
I just fall over. Yeah.
The first time that I found that, actually, I was really high. I was high on edibles, sitting at my desk, and I was playing it, and I found myself, I was like sitting at my desk, and I would be like,
you're just like, oh,
just naturally.
Shit, here we go again.
Yeah, literally,
out.
I was like slowly falling forward, but it felt like I was leaning forward forever. It was the most fucked up shit.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
So cooked. I was so cooked. I hope I never have to experience that again.
Alex, do you want to briefly talk about the thing we just recorded?
Yes. Okay. So I'm going to need all of you to go to the Patreon below and subscribe immediately. Because I have a special project that I made that I subjected my fellow co-hosts to. A fun little game show. Okay, and I've spent a lot of time editing this game show because my audio fucked up and I had to redo.
You didn't have to say that, but
it's like I need to know. I need people to understand how much effort I had to put it. Do you understand? Do you understand? Imagine photoshopping yourself into a family photo, except it's a family video and it's 45 minutes long. Okay, and you.
So today we're going to
That's basically what I had to do. Yes,
and then we're going to go with. And now we're talking. It's like I have to really commend Alex because it was his inception of an idea. It was an original concept that I thought was really cool, and I felt so bad because he was having audio issues and we didn't figure out until afterwards. But it is such like a banger concept for something, and I think it's really worth subscribing to the Patreon. We're gonna have it there a week early, and then we're gonna post it on our main channel. So if you don't want to subscribe, it's totally fine. It will be here and on Spotify at some point. I don't know if we're going to release it as a regular episode or something special, but we'll be sure to be putting it out for you guys just so you can see it because Alex did work really hard on it. So we wanted to make sure that we get it to you at some point. So it will be coming out very soon.
Fun.
So it was super fun. I had a great time.
I still think I might turn it into a mini series. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling.
Like
next time we have a guest on, we'll see how I feel.
I think, so the premise was like, let's just briefly talk about it. So it's a game show, basically, where you collect all of our really bad tweets, and it's randomly assigned to us, where it's kind of like, it'll be blocked out. So it'll be like, she blank when I blank till I blank. And then it's like, oh, man, who tweeted this? So then we're like thinking like, okay, there's punctuation marks there. Can't be this guy. Let's think this. So then we send our answers over to Alex, and then it's kind of like who guessed who, and then if you get it right, you get a point, and then that person, if they were correct on if it was themselves, they get to guess what it is, and if they're wrong, then other people can steal it, type of thing. And it was super fun because a lot of us didn't even really know whose was whose at certain points because we just kind of tweet dumb shit that we will steal like a concept and then just like run with it. And there was many of them
that I went back to 2023 too. Like I went back in the vault. Bro.
2023 was a bad year for tweets, let me tell you what. Okay, there's some stinkers in there, so it's definitely worth the watch for sure.
As the designated Jeremy who did the research for the game show, it was a bad year for tweets, guys. It was a really bad year.
2025
tweets.
Is also a bad year for tweets. I had 2 tweets in 2 days that are really bad.
Dude, do you have anything? Do you have anything hot in your fucking drafts right now?
Oh, we could do a little draft workshop. Let's steal base thing right now. All right, Twitter workshop. We're stealing base content. Let's do it.
Yep. Okay, actually, my last draft on desktop is not very good. And not that it's not funny, but I probably shouldn't tweet it.
What about last 3 at the top of your drafts? But you have to say them out loud. Challenge? Do you want to do it, or is that it's
bad? Like, can I go back and forth between like my phone and?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. I'll start out with a hot one. I think this one's good. It's
Okay.
Will looks like he shops at Erewhon. I think that's pretty good, right?
Yeah, that's a banger.
Yeah,
I like that one.
Yeah.
All right. So I have one.
Sorry, go ahead.
I have one where I was gonna this tweet popped up my timeline, and it said, "What if I called you a good boy as you finished?"
Oh.
And I was going to quote retweet it with, "I would still just come. Nothing changed at all."
Oh my god.
It's not very good, and you see
not
that's
great.
why that's still in the drafts. Yeah,
Yes.
it's
Okay. Here's one that I have. It's a little bit more tame. Well, maybe not. Craziest thing about life that RuneScape taught me: the world is flat. I was just gonna get people mad, so I just wanted to maybe tweet that. Yeah, I thought that was funny.
All right, here's the most recent one on my desktop. This is a while ago. Me watching Fall Guy. Wow, this movie's so enjoyable and funny. Liam Payne staring at the balcony. Wanna bet I could do that?
Dude, I literally remember when we were making Liam Payne tweets because I put it in that one fucking SoundCloud song I made with Peter Griffin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Liam Payne took a fall, now he's a heaven. Enjoy it. Oh man, we are going to hell. Sorry to anybody who likes One Direction and Liam Payne, but that shit was funny. Sorry. Okay. I have this one that's really bad. I just have really bad like original content tweets. OC for short, if anybody doesn't know what that is. OC. I've been posting a lot of OC in the last 2 days, so just when there's no RuneScape posts, because I'm dry on those. I can't think of stealing a tweet format and making it funny yet. But
That's too real.
yeah. So you got like, I feel like when you want to be like funny on Twitter, you have to post original stuff on top of like stuff that you know is going to go viral because of like the Ashton Hall shit. People are just going to like that. Like it doesn't even matter. Yeah. You're just like Ashton Hall plunging his face into a bowl of ice. It's like me at fucking Tears of Gothics. You know what I mean? Like, and then it'll be like 100 likes. So it's like literally like no effort at all. You know what I mean?
That's so. Okay. That would be a banger. If no one's tweeted that, tweet that.
Dude, tweet that. I'm not gonna tweet that because I'll probably get like 20 likes, but somebody else can. I have another one. This will be my last one that I'll pull from my computer. It's not great. What they say about shoe size is a lie. I'm size 13 and my shit on shrimp mode. It's just original content.
This is what I mean, bro. Being able to laugh at yourself.
Yeah.
All right, here.
I think that's funny.
Slam my shin while I was doing scooter tricks with Dave Chappelle. Charlie Puth sampled it and gave the song to Selena Gomez.
That's actually funny as fuck.
I was on my like mid-smoker 420 type shit with that one.
You have to do something with Benny Blanco now that they're dating, though. You have to put Benny Blanco in there.
Oh, true.
Benny Blanco sitting in the cuck chair watching Charlie Puth make the beat. Something like
That's
that.
That's a banger.
That'd be funny.
I gotta edit this.
Guys, if you like this section, should we completely just steal the Base After Dark's Twitter workshop? Because I think it could be good.
No, because, okay, I have a draft on my computer that I'm looking at right now. We can't do that, okay? Because I have a draft that says, Based makes funny tweets after their podcasts. Funny tweets. Terminally Online makes gay raps.
Real.
So,
guys,
like,
should we do a gay rap section after every podcast? No, that'd be too much work. To do that weekly... You know how, like, creatively expending it is to make a song actually sound good that's about fucking sucking dicks? Like, it's a lot of work, bro.
Dude, nothing will be more work than trying to RuneScape rap to Snoop Dogg's cadence.
Yeah.
that song, that verse that I had to write for that fucking Akon song was so fucking difficult because that guy just says words.
He's gliding on the beat.
Yes.
I
It's
really
like,
respect you for doing that too. Remember when
dude,
I was
that
like,
shit was
remember when
so
you took
hard.
like, it was probably like 45 minutes of you like writing and recording it, because the way how we set it up is I'm the guy with like the digital editing software, so like I'm like layering it up, and then I'm doing like basically like the hook and the chorus. So I'm like Akon in this, where I'm just like,
You know I see you logged and hosting on the house party world.
just doing like dumb shit. Yeah. But like I was sitting there while you were like thinking of what to write, like trying to do one bar of it, and I just kept fucking it up over and over, and I couldn't make it sound right,
dude.
because of like I like when I'm doing it, like I can't listen to myself. It like fucks up my it needs to be like lower.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was fucking up while he was like getting the cadence right, and then I finished the one section just fucking around. I'm like, okay, your turn again. And you're like, what? I have to write another section? You're like, nah,
Fuck
just
that. Wrap it up.
Yeah,
Wrap it up.
I was just like, all right, I'll just cut it there and loop it. And then I was like, okay, this is how literally people make songs. They just loop the same shit over and over again.
Yep.
But even though
That
it's
shit
like
was so hard.
even though it's like we try, but we don't actually try to make like music and stuff, I think it's fun because it's just a really good like creative expenditure when you like don't want to make a YouTube video, don't want to go live, don't want to do this. You can be like, hey, I made this with my friend as a joke and it was super fun, and now it's timeless because it's there forever. So
yeah,
you know, I always
absolutely.
appreciate that. It's fun.
Those are so fun to make, like genuinely.
Also,
Like,
just like using AutoTune, sounding like a fucking idiot.
dude, I've got to get on that. I've got to buy that shit and fucking like actually do some shit with it, because it looks like so much fun to just fuck around with. And like it's one thing to like fuck around with it like with your own hands, it's another to be like, because like if I wanted to fuck around with it as of right now, I would have to like catch you when you're using it, and then I would just have to like sing to myself in my room and hope that it sounds good. But like I feel like when you're fucking with AutoTune, there's so much like you have to be on the right pitch and shit. So it's just you
actually have to sing it like correctly for it to actually sound good. And then there's some AutoTune where you have the specific settings and like how you EQ it, where you actually have to sound off tune to make it sound good. It's very weird. It's like, and that's like with like people who like rap on beats. Like when you're like, and then it just like starts bouncing everywhere, but then you like tune it so much that it sounds good, and then you make the audio engineers fucking life a nightmare when you're in the studio. Guys, don't be that guy. If you're trying to become a fucking rapper,
I'm gonna be that
for
guy.
the RuneScape podcast. Yeah, don't do that. But yeah, I'm definitely inspired by a lot of like creative young people who are making like electro type of music. So it's been inspiring me to kind of just make music in general. And I feel like it scratches that creative itch when I don't want to do stuff. So yeah, I think me and you definitely got to get in the stew and make more shit, just to like, I want to learn how to actually produce my own music, so I don't need to use a YouTube download free beat, because when I do that, I'm going to have to go pay like $100 to actually release like all these songs, you know, more than that, probably like $300.
Hey, unless you find a free for profit beat. That's what I used when I was like making music. The free for profit
I still upload
beats.
it even though I can't, because it's not for profit
Well,
on SoundCloud.
I put like, I'm saying like when I wanted to put anything on fucking Spotify,
PSPs, yeah.
like I would have to use like free for profit beats so that I didn't infringe upon anybody. That shit was annoying. Dude, there was a point where like I was getting like, I don't know, it's not a lot, but like I wasn't making a lot. Like I was getting like 20, 30, 30, 40 bucks from fucking SoundCloud streams. That was pretty awesome.
I thought when you initially said that, you were joking. I didn't even know you could make money from SoundCloud.
No, you can. If you have SoundCloud like Pro or whatever the fuck, then you can actually monetize your shit, and like you'll get paid for the streams. Not a lot, but you know,
I'm even surprised that people listen to my joke songs. Okay, so if I try actual real songs, maybe people will listen to it.
Dude, they're bangers.
Dude, people love the joke songs. I'm very surprised.
Dude,
Also, thank you to all the homies who listen to that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like there's fucking like I have 3 of your songs fucking added to my, like I downloaded them off SoundCloud and put them on my Spotify.
Let's
go. So that I could just listen to them there. They're just,
hell yeah.
Dude, if it's catchy, it's catchy. It's like
That's like the
Or-
that's like the era.
I don't
I'm
care
trying
that
to
you're
make, like,
rapping about
catchy
gonorrhea.
music. Yeah, I'm trying to make like catchy music that sounds good. That literally it could be any lyric. It's literally about like my balls falling off and having STDs. That's usually what all the best songs sound like. Just about catching STDs. That's about it.
All that matters is that it's catchy. And if the bars get stuck in your head and I'm sitting here in my room fucking singing along with you about fucking some bitch having gonorrhea, then
Yeah,
so be
I'm getting the
it.
earwigs in your brain already. Let's go.
Exactly, literally.
We're building
Fuck.
fans brick by brick, and they're my own best friends. But without me even knowing, that's how you know you're making good music, guys.
Yeah, when you're just people are listening to your music without you like having to intervene or like tell them to listen to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you cook, bro. Everyone stream in my head, let me know, and gaslight my girlfriend.
Dude, I
SoundCloud.
love the Gaslight My Girlfriend song so much, but I have to
Yeah.
redo it, I think, because there's like sections that are too long. But
It's a banger.
yeah,
I like it.
I keep all the project files, but I don't know if I have the actual like backtracks to it. So I hope I have some of them.
Certainly.
So this new one I made, you'll probably like, but it's literally just me moaning on the song the whole time. So I don't know what to put in the section yet. Just be going.
I'm gonna listen to fucking 2 minutes of you moaning into the microphone with
It
AutoTune
sounds
on.
cool though. I just don't know what to put for lyrics.
All right, fine. I'll listen to it.
I'll show it to you after the podcast, guys. We're probably gonna wrap it up here, but
Yeah.
make sure you check out the Patreon if you are interested in our game show thing that we're going to be doing. We're also going to be trying to put more content out on there, and it helps support us to upload stuff onto like things like Spotify and other DSPs eventually at some point. So, you know, consider that. Also, make sure to follow me and Alex, and I'll have all our links in the bottom. Subscribe to the podcast if you haven't already. Also, if you listen on Spotify and you've made it this far, make sure to rate the podcast because it ranks us higher than the other people who have Terminally Online as their podcast. So think about
frauds.
it. The frauds. We're the best. We the
frauds.
best. We the best. Al on
We
the
the
haters.
best podcast.
Guys, we love you. Thank you so much for hanging out. Alex, thank you for being here for the one-on-one. It was nice and intimate.
Of course.
We got to talk about RuneScape Legends,
Mhm.
Twitter drama, music,
Mhm.
yeah, and some other shit. We just be
intimate.
yapping.
We
Yeah.
got sensual.
We get intimate. Just don't make out with me. All right, guys, we love you. All right, bye. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.